Hello, welcome to the Reframing Mindset podcast. We are clear my head of the thoughts that are preventing clarity, practice my speech, among other things. Episodes range from informative knowledge to funny stories about my experiences, and in the future, maybe include interviews. So subscribe and enjoy. Episodes drop every other day.
Okay, welcome back to Reframe Mindset Podcast. My name is Constant Brooks. This episode just basically be like one of those 2024 proclamation or realization. Be like, yo, I know where I want to actually do my master's and PhD now. Like, I know where I want to do it. And the thing about it is that when I actually was in university, one of the reasons why I did not pursue it. One thing was that eventually I did not reach that mark to do that, get that a subsidized version of it. But the next thing was that I never understood what it entails. You're going to a very uncharted territory. And it's like, what the hell is this thing entails? But one of the things that I realized in this phase of life is that I'm going through a lot of uncharted territories, bro. So that's basically just building up myself to say, yeah, eventually one day I could actually tackle that uncharted territory and reach those levels as well. But now, one thing is more clearer is that ideally I know where I want to do it, so that eventually when I actually decide to make the move, that is more clear. That is more clear and more easier. So towards achieving that goals, I would actually make it more clear to actually move towards ver- that vision. So yeah. So that boom, when I decided to make that move, say okay, I'm gonna start doing the masters. It's a no brainer. It's a no brainer to do it. So that's the thing. So that's the difference about this my bachelor years and the master's years. As I'm actually going in more prepared now. More, I will be going in more prepared. But so that's one of the clear things that I know where I want to do it now. It just me to actually just say okay, find out how to actually get there. Because the thing about it is that, as I said, the reason why I never started the master in the first place was because I would not meet the requirements to get a subsidized version of the one that I was before at the university I was before. To reach that other ideal one, I have to actually find out what it takes to reach there and see what I can uh, upgrade to that level. Because the thing about it is that ideally, yeah, how I think about it now, makes sense to actually try to get it there at that place, that location. I don't get that at all, because I don't get that at all. That's how I see it now. Because I'm at that point now where certain things I can actually do now. So y- yeah. So what that is more clear now. I either get it here. I just don't get that at all. Mm. So that's basically for this episode. Thank you for listening. I look forward for the next episode.
Well, this is the end of the episode. Thanks for watching and look forward for the next episode. To support this podcast, go to anchor.fm/cssb/support or become a sponsor for this episode. If you have a product that you want to have more exposure, DM me on the Instagram page, Reframing Mindset Podcast, or on Twitter at ReframingP. Either way would help. Thank you regardless for listening, and here's a preview for the next episode.